Saturday Meditation. Death. Remember that death is not slow. Yes, death comes, and casts over all earthly splendor a gloomy pall. It comes, and the sounds of rejoicing are silenced. Our friends fly from us, the world deserts us, the fleeting day of earthly life vanishes, to be succeeded by the endless day of eternity. Death comes, or rather, we carry it around with us, for dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. The sentence is already pronounced. The gift of immortality is withdrawn from this flesh of ours. Thou shalt die the death. What shall drive off or subdue the inevitable? High living? A luxurious life? It is just this that conjures him up the quicker. Medical science and skill? These two have their limits, and impotently yield to the all-conquering power of death. It is appointed unto all men once to die. Do you not see how other generations spring up, and like wandering tribes pursue us? They press forward and cry out, "Make room for us, for it is our turn now. Descend into the grave, and no longer crowd the path of pilgrimage on which we have to travel." Death comes, but only once. Decisive step, which can be taken only once. One threshold which I must cross, and beyond it either heaven or hell. There is no way whereby to return. It is appointed unto all men once to die. Man lives only once, and therefore can die only once. A good death, a bad death, all depends upon that final moment. There will be no second trial. Death comes, but when? Where? How? O uncertainty, more torturing even than the greatest certainty! Shall I, a boy, grow unto a youth? Shall I, a youth, reach manhood? Will death overtake me today or tomorrow? Will it surprise me suddenly? Will it attack me violently? Will it smother me in blood? Will it drown me in the waves? Will it softly and gradually extinguish the light of life? Will it approach disguised like a robber, or will it make itself known and give me time to look it in the face? O labyrinth of possibilities, of probabilities, of hopes and of fears! Old people must die, young people must die, even the infant dies, even boys and children die. They are also dust and slime. Their fair and blooming habitations are shaken by the iron hand of death, which does not find it difficult to demolish the best and the brightest. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Remember that death is not slow. Ecclesiasticus chapter 14, verse 12. Not slow, do you hear? Even though he should wait for 10 or 20 years, is that long? He comes at all events, and seems to come so soon that your whole life is only as a dream. It is always better to die in old age. A long life means great responsibilities. A long life is not always a better life. The older the sinner, the deeper he grovels in the mire, the faster he is bound by the bonds of sinful attachment, the greater the force required to break his fetters. No doubt death comes, and how cold is his hand! How heavily it falls upon eyes whose lids must be forever more closed! How unsparingly it furrows even the most blooming cheeks! He comes, and how stern is his aspect! "Take order with thy house," he exclaims. "Arrange all your external affairs, but above all, settle all the internal affairs of your house, for you shall die and not live." Isaiah chapter 38, verse 1. He comes, and alas, how violent is his action! He despoils man entirely of gold, silver, jewels, treasures, adornments. Nothing is left but a shroud and a coffin, and though your very heart be fused with your gold into one and the same idol, even then the separation must take place. The robbery must be consummated in spite of all oppositions. He separates. Children will be torn from their parents, parents from their children, friends from friends. No lamentations or outcries or wringing of hands or pitiful supplications will be of any avail. He delivers the body to corruption, that which is now called a corpse, pale, cold, disfigured, and motionless, in a few weeks will be a crumbling heap of bones, a remnant of humanity, a skull, and after a few years, a handful of dust and ashes. This is the whole glory of the flesh, of that flesh which is so often worshipped as an idol. Behold now what you adore. Death delivers the soul to God, leading her before his judgment seat, and there, oh, woe to her if she be burdened with guilt. This robbery, this separation, this delivery are the work of a moment. As a dream that fleeth away, he shall not be found. He shall pass as a vision in the night, and they that have seen him shall say, Where is he? Job chapter 20, verse 7. This is what awaits you. This is the fate from which you cannot escape. And perhaps all this may happen to you while you are still a youth. Is it impossible?